Hey there, comic book friends and fiends. It's Rob in front of the great wall of comics. Today on Monday's mail call, we've got some amazing variants, some stuff from C3, and, well, let's just get into it. All right, so we got the items here, and let's kick off with the stuff from Comics Curing Cancer, because that's always some of the funnest stuff. I think I didn't get this is not everything I've got from Comics Curing Cancer. I've got some mystery boxes. I have some original art. We'll show those off another time. Let's kick off a couple things I did pick up for myself. First off, out of the gate, this amazing piece. Death Designs on Instagram did this piece. He'd done a piece up for me early before. I reached out to him and asked him if he would do a piece for Comics Curing Cancer. And when this came in, I knew I needed to have it because I am collecting the various rogues from Amazing Spider-Man. This version of the Shocker is just awesome. I didn't have a Shocker yet. I knew I wanted it, so I went hardcore and I picked this up during the auction for Comics Curing Cancer. I'm just thrilled as punch for that. The other sketch cover that I picked up from Comics Curing Cancer, Stefan Rue did this amazing Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, here, and it wraps around crazy. When I saw him do this, he banged this out at GalaxyCon. I, again, had this on my target list to go after. I went after it because I know that a book like this is a big price. And so I was thrilled to step up and pick up this book. Absolutely a great piece from Stefan Rue. The other thing that I got from C3 as far as comic book goes, it was a book that I had seen that I knew I wanted when I was unboxing it. It was donated from Big Time Collectibles, but towards the end of the auction when it finally came up, I didn't really have the funds to go after it, so I had to tap out. The funny thing was is that a couple of our great folks, Doc, Man Cave Comics, and Brian, Take the Time Collectibles, got into a bidding war over it, and it turns out they were bidding over who was going to A-OK it to me. In the end, Take the Time Collectibles got the bid, and once he did, he said that this was for me. I thank you so much, sir. It means a lot to me that you the A-OK a book that I want like this to me. Any A-OK means a lot, but this is just, I don't know, there's something about it. I just love the way this looks. It's just beautiful. I love the Ultimate Spider-Man series. So thank you so much for thinking of me and that A-OK. I really appreciate it. All right. Then I had a few things that came in from Mr. Lynx as part of Comics Curing Cancer. These were picked up during his show In the Mix. First off, thrown in there as an extra gift was this, the Hail Crow variant that they did there. This is crazy, absolute crazy. Thank you for that as an extra. Then New York Comic Con, he was nice enough to pick up something for me. I'm not gonna get into what it cost me, but man, he's this Livio Ramandali Transformers wraparound. Got the Decepticons on one side and the Autobots on the other, foil, signed and remarked. Man, I was happy as heck to pick that up from him. Great book. I love the Transformers series here. Another book he picked up that was up for auction during the event that I had to go for, because again, nostalgia is an expensive drug. When it comes to comics, you will, if you're into collecting comics, you will find yourself buying stuff because it reminds you of your youth. And that was the case here with this Battle of the Planets Gatchaman book. Just, Oh my God. And then look at this. This is a remark up here. This amazing remark and signature here on this thing. Oh man, I was in. Sold, sold. And in this book I picked up, I ultimately don't know what I'm going to do with it. I have an idea, but I haven't 100% decided. But this is something that's killing the children. I got to figure out even what book this issue this is. So I'll put it up. Signed, just a crazy cover. I haven't been collecting any of the something that's killing the children, but this just spoke to me. All right, so that's it for the C3 stuff. Let's get into some of the regular stuff. Um, I have to pause because my razor blade's not here. All right, razor blade here, and we go back. This one is from the Comic Mint. I'm going to assume... Well, I shouldn't assume anything, but... Ah, yes, it is a Transformers variant. Oh my goodness, why are they taping... Okay, I haven't gotten out of the bag yet, but I want to take this time a moment and I want to tell people, illustrate an example of what not to do. I understand that people like to put some extra protection on books sometimes. In this case, they used a poly bag that's way too big. And what they've done is they've taped all the they've folded and taped the edges. The problem is this book is really flimsy and this tape does not come off easy. So now the real problem is trying to pull this tape up away from it without bending and damaging the book. And that is proving to be more problematic than I had expected. Don't do this. Okay, the book is out and here we are. Look at that sound wave. Absolutely insanely awesome. I ended up using the trusty razor blade to cut the tape, but man, that was an incredible piece. New York Comic Con exclusive. I'm so glad to be able to pick that one up there. Thanks out to Comic Mint. That's a sexy book. Man, these Transformers variants are killing me. At the same time, I'm loving them. And speaking of which, so these are, this should be a stack of New York Comic Con exclusives from Mike Mayhew. Boxes in my way. All right. I'm gonna have to clean up later, apparently. Here we are. Mike Mayhew, Transformers. That's just prime, ready to rock and roll. Issue 25. Great, great book. Then we have the undressed version. I guess that's what we're calling the virgin variants now, is undressed versions. We've got the undressed foily version. And then my favorite, I always love the black and white pencil sketch variant. That is amazing. It's transformative. All right. Edit, enough of that silly stuff. Let's get on next. What's up here? We have got a package from Big Time Collectibles, huge supporters of C3. Not only did they help by donating our exclusive, the Crow Dead Time, that they donated 150 copies to Comix Curing Cancer. All 150 copies that we sell, the proceeds go 100% to the American Cancer Society. Right now, running on comicscuringcancer.org, you can go ahead and get the link to that and see the For the People bundle running through the end of November, and that will allow you to pick up that along with our art book and last year's exclusive, all for just $30. And all $30 goes to the American Cancer Society. So there you go. Anyways, Big Time Collectibles, that plus they also had donated a whole bunch of slabs They are phenomenal. And then they donated. They had surprise. James Obar was there during Comics Curing Cancer. They hopped on. We got Nick from over there hopped on, and they auctioned off some signed Crow books, which was awesome. All right, this is. Are these okay? Some variants. Yes. So we have a variant for Batman #1. This is limited to 500 copies. And this is Javi Fernandez. So Javi Fernandez, limited to 500 copies for Batman issue #1 for the new volume. And then to finish off, Miko Sawaiian. I have recently had picked up the regular trade dress and the undressed version of this cover, and now here it is just with the white background. The Spider-Man Noir #1, also this limited to 500 copies. Absolutely love this. Well, I've got a big old pile of boxes here that's in my way that I got to clean up. Always with the cleanup. But more importantly, I got to leave you with this. Whatever you want to collect, remember there's no right or wrong way to collect comic books. There's only your way. And you should collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody, including me. I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching.